creativity is not limited to any one form of art. You know, music, painting, photography. I don't know. I mean, creativity is not limited to any of the normal ways we think about art. Being able to look at a white plate and what you're going to put on it as a blank canvas and something that's visually appealing that you just have to look at for a minute and take in, and then it transitions to a different kind of experience. You go from the visual experience of, wow, this is a beautiful plate, to obviously you start smelling it, then you eat it. I don't know, I think it's just a cool circle of how creativity works. It's not limited. We try to do a farm-to-table mentality as best as we can. We've established a relationship with an organic farm about 20 miles down the road, Element Gardens, and so they are bringing fresh produce weekly. It's seasonal, it's completely organic. It provides a lot of inspiration, a lot of fun to craft stuff around that. There's 5 things, probably 5 things in this world that I love. And that's Jesus, that's my family, and my friends fall into the family category too. Coffee, music, and food. So coffee, music, and food all run a tight race. But yeah, coffee is life. I love Central American coffees, African coffees, and probably my favorite are South Pacific coffees. I love anything from Bali and New Zealand, and really not a big fan of, people talk about Kona and your Jamaican and your Hawaiian coffees, and it's not really my thing. Not a big dark roast fan. Really just, I love the coffee that we sell. Grassroots, Thomasville, Spencer Young's the man. He's a magician with roasting, so I haven't gotten anything that I don't like from him yet. Our name, Manna. Honestly, I didn't like it when we were solidified in the process that we were going to do this. It was like, okay, we got to have a name, and it wasn't prioritized at first. And Manna was actually a suggestion from my dad, and I did not care for it. I thought it had a cheesy, I don't know, I wasn't a fan of it. Obviously the biblical context, I did like that. I liked what it was, but I just didn't think it sounded good. And so we went through various names and ideas and kind of reached the point where it's time to get a logo, it's time to start getting some visual stuff. And so Manna was still floating around, and my buddy that actually designed the logo, I sent it to him and I was like, all right, this is kind of the leading candidate, I guess, manna, bread, whatever. And so he sends me the first scratch of the logo, and he's like, bread is what comes to mind, and he referenced the biblical meanings behind it too. And so he sent me the first scratch of the logo, and I was instantly sold. It just fell into place. It was clear that that's what it was meant to be. And so really cool. One of the neatest things behind it is Manna. The original Hebrew translation of Manna actually translates into "what is it?" So I think about that all the time when I'm doing stuff that in our little town people are like, "What is that?" Bye.